Hey, dear one. Sonia, the founder of Empowered Sovereign. And we are connecting in this space where the heart speaks freely. Yes, dear ones. We are opening our hearts and we do allow for our heart to guide us in every waking moment. So let's close our eyes, dear ones. Begin to breathe consciously as we are bringing into harmony our mind, our emotions, our spirit, into our body, so our soul can continue to guide us through the heart. Feeling the subtleness of your own energy as we begin to see more vividly, we begin to hear what is needed to be heard. And we are allowing for our heart to beat each moment that creates brand new realities. It is through the heart, dear ones, that we find our most joy in life. With gratitude and joy and the deep passion of joy and the freedom to breathe, speak, and act through our heart. All right, beautiful ones, you can open your eyes. As we, in this space of realizing our true essence, our presence, our love, our passions. Yes, dear ones, the heart speaks freely all the time. Not afraid. Why? Why be afraid when it is the heart that makes it possible for all of us to do the things that we love? Yes. If you love being quiet, then guess what? Your heart will guide you to that quiet space. If you love being social, where there's a lot of people around and you're talking to many people, then your heart will guide you to that social environment where you love to be. Yes. If you love riding your bike, then your heart will guide you to that. Yeah, it's simple, dear ones, yet the heart is speaking because the heart, and I am channeling through the heart, speaking as the heart, and the heart gets everything. It gets all the filthiness, it gets all the gunk, it gets all of the lazy moments where We do not want to engage in life. Everything goes through the heart. Yet the heart continues to beat. It continues to beat and pump that life force so we can enjoy life. So, are you enjoying life? Are you? Are you allowing another person's drama to weigh you down in the heart so you can't even feel your heart? You can't even distinguish what is your heart because there's so many things that distract us from ourselves. As I always say in all of my videos, it is worth me repeating because let's face it, dear ones, we can hear wisdom being told to us. But if we're not ready to receive that wisdom, which means we're not ready to listen, because for one, most of us is too busy. Two, it sounds like jibber jabber. And who wants to listen to jibber jabber? Or the most simple and obvious one is it's just too easy to listen to my heart, to follow my heart. It's just too simple. No, I want to do something that's strenuous. That's going to tire me out. That's going to make me fatigue. Yeah, this is the human way. Now, when I say it's the human way, I mean collectively. There is always exceptions to what I am saying. But I am speaking as the heart, through the heart. Because the heart does not get it easy. And the irony in all this is the heart is easy. The heart is so gentle and loving. But because of the life journey, because of dramas that we make up, because of our own fears, we miss the opportunity of that simplicity of the heart. Yeah, this is why we have, at least here in America, a lot of heart issues. Oh, yeah, we have a lot of heart issues. I wonder why we have a lot of heart issues. Is it because we don't do the things that we love? Is it because of that? Is it because we ignore our hearts and we do things that requires us to struggle, that requires us to work so hard that we hurt ourselves, that we neglect ourselves? Yes, we do all of these things, dear ones. Now, I'm saying all of this because you're looking at offender number one. I have neglected my heart many times because of me getting caught up in my own personal dramas, other people's dramas. And when I did that, I completely lost myself. Yeah, this is how we lose ourselves, dear ones, is we do not remember that gentle, compassionate, loving part of ourselves, which is the heart. As I said, everything goes through the heart. Drug addiction, food addiction, sex addiction, shopping addiction. What else? It all goes through the heart. So here in America, we have so much heart disease. Yeah. We have so much emotional pain. Yeah, we do. Because we have so much heart disease in America. And it's because what I have found out is we do not do the things that we love. Yeah, we don't do the things we love. We make excuses. We follow other people, the things that they love, but we don't know what we love. And we've been doing it so long that it is difficult for us to really do what we love, what you love. Yeah, it's pretty sad because we've been doing things out of necessity. We've been compromising ourselves to the point that we've been compromising for years and years and years. That what happens? You forget what you love. Yeah, you really do. You forget what you love. We get in relationships that we are abused or we're not respected, we're not valued, we're not seen, we're not heard. So when we get into relationships like that, what does that do to us? What does that do to us? It makes us feel more pain. You feel disconnected from the heart. And the heart, as I said, is where everything goes through. Everything comes from the heart, dear ones. We were born from the heart. Every one of us. The love essence that flows to us and through us. So this contributes to the heart disease because, at least in America, most of us are not doing what we love. We don't know what we love. And then it's a vicious cycle. You just continue to do what you don't love, right? And when you do the things you don't love, what do you think that's doing to the heart? Well, it's not making it feel good. It's not making it sing. It's not making it expand and light up because you're doing things that you don't love. Yeah, that's a major one. That's major. That is a major component in hypertension in conjunction to eating the things that we eat. We got to think about that as well. The things that we eat, exercising, our belief system, yeah, our thoughts. Yeah, I always talk about our thoughts. What kind of thoughts do you have running through your mind? Yeah, what kind of thoughts do you have running through your mind? These are the things that contribute to our heart feeling numb, feeling anxious, not feeling at all. Yeah, not feeling at all. Now, how could that be, seeing that every one of us is a sentient being, meaning we feel, we naturally feel. So if you are numb and you don't feel with your heart, what does that say? What does that say, dear ones? So we are hearing from the heart, and the heart right now is telling you to pause, to breathe deeply, and to visualize your heart, to know that your heart is gentle and loving and compassionate and patient. Yes. And the heart listens attentively to everybody. So what? The heart is a good listener. And the heart is telling us right now to not be concerned with other people's traumas. We have our own life journey to figure out. Now, of course, we can help along the way, but if it's going to consume you, where you can't think straight, where you don't know what's up or down, you're tired, you're exhausted, then you have to let it go. Because you have your own things going on in your life. Yeah, you do. But our heart, dear ones, it can withstand so much. But we have to heal that heart by first listening to our heart. We have to listen to the heart because the heart is what we are. So right now, as I am talking, just breathe slowly through your heart and visualize your heart. And as a matter of fact, this heart you see on my screen, visualize this heart because this heart has a frequency of healing. It has a frequency that when you focus on it, the colors, the movement, they are helping you to reconnect with your heart. We have some violet flame energy vibrating through this heart you see on the screen. So continue to look at this heart. Take a picture of this heart. When we leave this video, you can meditate on this heart because everything is frequency. And dear ones, I'm here to share with you that all of us, we need all of the tools that we can get to help us. Yes. To help us through the simple things, the difficult things, but there are always tools to help us get through, get over, to see, to help us understand, to help us understand ourselves, because essentially this is us. Meaning if your heart is numb, that means you're numb. You have to figure out, why am I numb? This is where if a person is serious about healing themselves, you will heal, but you have to make the space to heal. And the healing that I'm speaking of is the natural healing that each of us do every day Some of us don't know that we're healing parts of ourselves. But when you begin to understand and understand your inner states and outer states, and you begin to realize that this life is meant to be fun and joyful. Yeah, it is. I'm not saying at times that you're not going to have some difficult moments. Of course you will. But we get through it. We get through those difficult moments. And we allow for our powerful heart, dear ones, to guide us. But we have to tune in. We have to listen. We have to let go of all of those things that does not help us stay connected with our own hearts. We are sentient, loving beings, every one of us. So you would not know that for everybody. Yeah, you would not know that everybody was a sentient, loving being, because guess what? A lot of us, we put up facades. We pretend to be something that we're not. So why do we do that? Why do we pretend to be something that we're not? Most of the time, we pretend to be this hard, harsh person, a person that you can't mess with me. You see what I'm saying? You can't mess with me. Don't you dare come to me like that. Don't you dare come in my face like that kind of way of being. And it's not even necessary to be that way. Yeah, a lot of us is that way. And guess what, dear ones? You won't believe it, but guess what? I used to be that way too. And I'm going to share, it was unconscious of me being that way. And then one day I figured it out. I had to ask the questions, just like I'm going to tell you to ask the questions. I said, why am I being so hard? Why am I being so, what's the word? Not approachable. Why am I being this way? Why? Yeah, I used to be that way. I used to be very like a hard persona. And I had to figure it out. And I did figure it out. And I realized it is not necessary to be that way. Yeah, it's not. Just because a family member of yours may be that way doesn't mean you're supposed to be that way because you're in that family. No, you have to be the way you want to be, because if you continue to be a way that you're not, you think you're fooling yourself. No, you're not fooling yourself, but you're causing unnecessary pain to yourself and to others. This is why we have to be gentle, compassionate, and loving to ourselves first. Because when we do that, we can be compassionate, gentle, and loving to others. This is how it works, dear ones. But yet, there are so many people that do not even want to talk about the heart, do not want to talk about love, do not want to soften up, be gentle. Nope, none of that. And it's because of painful past experiences that have happened throughout their lineage, that has happened throughout their main family line. Yeah, but I'm here to tell you, you went through all of that so you can learn from that and become a better person. Yeah, because I know I did. A lot of toxicity in my life. from the very beginning. And I had to figure it out. And I'm still figuring things out. But the heart, dear ones, is where that golden essence, that beautiful white light that all of us has within us. So the heart is speaking, telling us to be gentle and to do the things you love. Yeah. Do not put it off another day. No, do not put it off. Because when you put it off, that means you're putting yourself off. So why would you do that, right? Why would you put yourself off? Yeah, I'm asking the question. Write it down. There's no reason to put yourself off. You should be putting yourself first. Because when you put yourself first, let me tell you, you will be helping yourself and everyone that's around you. Yeah, you are helping everyone in your circle to be better, to be true, to be loving. Yeah, this is when we follow our heart, doing the things that we love. Yeah, this is what we do. So the heart has spoken. Take a picture of that heart on the screen and just realize that you are that beating heart. You are that beating heart. You are gentle. You are compassionate. You just have to relearn it because somewhere throughout the course of life, through your ups and downs, through all of the experiences you have gone through, life has shown you many things that made you not follow your heart, not to believe in yourself. Because when you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in your heart. Yeah. So we are being more compassionate with ourselves. We're being more gentle with ourselves. We are listening to our heart. We're not performing. We're not people pleasing. We're listening to what our heart is telling us. It's telling us. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So, dear ones, the heart speaks freely. And the heart says, be gentle, be soft, be true. Follow the compass of your heart. If your heart wants you to ride a bike, go ride a bike. If your heart wants you to go travel, make plans to travel. If your heart wants you to take up learning how to play an instrument, do that. Do that. It is going to open up a brand new world for you. Yes, it is. This is what the heart wants us to do. The heart has spoken, and we are listening because it is us. We are listening to our hearts. And when we listen to our hearts more and more, we begin to change. Well, this changes our vibration, and it helps you to see clearly. It helps you to hear. It helps you to know. Yeah, it does. So for those who have had issues with the heart, don't fret, don't worry, just be patient. Yeah, be patient and allow for the compass of your heart to guide you. Now, I did a meditation of the heart on my channel today. You can listen to that meditation, but connect with your heart. Breathe deeply. Breathe in your heart and visualize your heart. Visualize this beautiful violet heart that transmutes all of the false things that we don't need to hold on to. Yeah, we are listening to the heart because the heart knows best. All right, beautiful ones. Continue to enjoy this new day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.